All right. Yeah, all right, so I guess we're live now. Now I have to get my video up. Hello, hello. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you? Can you see me?
Yes. Of course I can see you.
Hey, I don't know. I'm doing something different again. You know, I've been doing some crazy stuff lately. So right now
You're not a crazy guy. You're not a crazy guy.
this is like live remote right now in front of my grandma's house.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Very
yeah. So we're doing another live remote lunch break to sorry about I got to get some oxygen in here right now. 'Cause I'm in the truck right now. I'm gonna do this live from right here, and we're gonna get it rocking and rolling. So I
cool.
have my live remote recorder for me on the other side, so it is recording, which is super cool. And hello,
Yes.
who was that? I heard somebody say something in the back. Or was that in the back of you?
Jazzy.
Hey, Jazzy. I'm live remote again. I see Jazzy. I see Ray J. I don't know who else is on the call right at the moment. I think that's it for right now. But we here. I see you, Ray J.
Hey, brother, what's up?
What's going on, man?
Not much, man. Just putting the word out.
There it is. Yeah, everybody make sure you put the word out. You see my video?
The one you posted in the chat?
Yeah, my little mini two screen video.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I was trying something out.
Nah, that's cool. Yeah, it was good, man. Good little hear me here, hear me there. You know, switch it up.
Yeah, man. So today, day 42, is going to be another day. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be another day. That's all it's going to be. We're going to keep it rocking and rolling. We're not going for anything crazy or extraordinary unless we really want to. Because you know, we're ordinary people doing extraordinary things, and I'm always excited to see you guys, and always excited to get on this call. I want to talk about just a few things, but not a lot of things. Today's a nice sunny day out in Northern California. It's actually getting hot. I had my hoodie on and I had my coat on.
Yeah, you shoot it up, man.
Stuff. Man, I had to be warm, but now it's getting hot. California be playing sometimes. We had overcast today. Actually, fog, not overcast. It was fog.
Yeah.
So, and then let's see. Then about an hour ago, it just started letting up, and now the sun is out and baking on the left side of my body, and it's a good day. That's how day 42 goes. Day 42 might surprise you.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, this is lunch break. You know, every single day we bringing it and making it happen. I had a great conversation that I wanted to bring you all, and I don't have control right now of the chat because I have my remote supporter over here helping me out with the record. So I won't be able to mute anybody. So if you end up with background noise, please mute yourself. And then at the end, when we finish up, please unmute yourself. And let's not go through that whole, everybody mute yourself. I say it one time, let's work it out. And, it's been 42 days. We should know how this works.
Yeah, definitely.
I even figured out how to do Zoom. So, I'm doing pretty good. I'm even doing live remote. I mean, what more? What more do you need? Huh? What? All right, y'all. So this is lunch break. Today's topic. Very interesting what I'm encountering in these 42 days. I talk to somebody new every single day. I meet somebody new every single day, pretty much, on social media or face-to-face. And today we went and took some stuff over to one of the churches. They're doing the Thanksgiving giveaway in the community and all that. And something I was thinking about is I met a pastor today, and it was really cool. Bringing it back. I met one of the deacons, I guess it is, or church leaders or whatever he is. I think he was a deacon or something. And it was interesting because a greeting is so amazing when people actually ask you, hey, what do you do? And I'm wondering if like when we're talking about wowapp, are you greeting people and then asking them about what they're up to? And then sharing what you're up to. And I think it's just like for me is like, I know people have a challenge sometimes having an introduction to what's going on with wowapp, what's going on with their career, what's going on in their world. And I think one of the things that I think about is like, I think on the next couple of ones, I'm going to be like pinpointing certain things that I see that people have challenges with and see how we can actually like maximize and get over that hump to figure it out. Today's a nice Saturday evening for those on the other side of the pond. And, so this is the weekend. And so you're meeting people and talking people. How are you greeting people? That's one of the questions I always have. Like, how are you greeting people? How are you introducing wowapp? How are you introducing yourself? How do you introduce your actual business, hobby, organization, or whatever? Like when people ask me, hey, so like the guy asked me today, he's like, so young man, he's older than me. So young man, what do you do? And I said, well, I cultivate people. And he looked at me with this peculiar and smirkish look, like he loved the statement, but then he had more. And the reason why I chose cultivator to success, one is because it's different. Two, it triggers the brain or triggers people. Most people that I actually say this is what I do, I always get that look on their face. And I'm going somewhere with this, so just stick with me for a second. So I always think about the things that I say, I want it to be attention grabbing. And so when you're introducing wow, how are you introducing wow? When you're introducing your business or your music, your nonprofit organization, your group, your church, whatever it is, when you're introducing, how are you introducing it enough to actually get people's attention? And on the internet, you actually, when you send somebody a direct message or you send them a little message, however, text message, you pretty much on video, also in text, the first couple of lines in your text, or if you're in a video, the first 7 seconds is all you really have to keep them or lose them. So when I introduce myself, I just have 3 words: cultivator to success. That's my introduction. People say, what do you do? Oh, I'm a cultivator to success. I guess that's 4. Whatever it is, it's quick, short, powerful, to the point. And then it creates a conversation. And like when people ask me about wowapp, because he asked me about, what was I talking about this wowapp thing? Because I just brought it up. And then I was just like, well, what do you know about the share economy or the power of sharing? And his eyes lit up. Because people don't necessarily talk about positive things all the time. Like the only thing most of the time, if you say hi to somebody in the first 2 minutes or something like that, first thing you're going to get is something like, oh, I'm doing great. I'm doing phenomenal. Oh, today I don't know, man. I'm here. Blessed to be here. Blessed to be stressed. You know, different ways to do it. But when you have a chance to actually like bring up something that actually can just trigger and it shift, you'll see people shift when you actually say certain things. So whenever I share about Wow App, I'm like, oh, this is the power of sharing. Do you know about the power of sharing? I don't say Wow App. I don't say wowism. I don't get all weird and stuff like that. Power of sharing, dictionary words, so people can actually like consume it. Remember our consumption conversation. So people are able to consume it. So I say power of sharing. And then I go into sometimes I show my wit and my knowledge base, and you know I share about social equality versus social inequality. And this is when I'm saying when it comes to an introduction, just make it really simple. You know, make it a couple words. They have like key words, key statements, and all that kind of stuff. Do you think you try to over talk it, or do you hit it in the pocket? Do you over talk it, or do you hit it in the pocket? You have to think about that. How are you presenting it to? Are you saying it in a way that it's like Swahili to somebody that doesn't speak Swahili? I mean, that's just one of them things. You know, how complicated are you making simple? And it's very important in introduction. You know, like people always ask me my name. I most of the time don't just give them Damien. When they say, hey, what's your name, sir, or whatever, trying to get to know me, or they look at me, I'm like, I put my hand out and I say, hey, how you doing, Damien Love? And I say Damien Love because I want to grab their attention by knowing who I am according to a whole nother platform than everybody else that they meet. Oh, this is Paul. Oh, this is Charles. This is Jimmy. This is Sarah. This is Michelle. Like people say their names. I say, hey, my name's Damien Love. How you doing? And just a little bit of the Damien Love part. And even when I say, cultivator to success, or when I was in the industry, I would say Hollywood Rap DL Damien Love, because that's who I am. And that actually gives them a huge picture for themselves, whatever they perceive, the words, concept, or the way your flow goes, automatically gives them a confidence or a comfort zone, or I'm not really sure about this person. So consider, how do you approach people? How do you talk to people? What is your introduction like? What introduction are you giving to people about Wow App? And then there's a clause to this too, though, for me. And then this is actually something that I used to always think first impressions mean everything. But I'll tell you, first impressions mean only the amount that you allow it to mean, because the first words that come out of my mouth, I can make the 15th or the 50th words that come out of my mouth more impressive than the first impression. Because like this is my first impression sometimes, so some people don't like beards. I've gotten that from people. Oh, you should shave up and get all cleaned up and stuff like that. And then the other day I was sitting here looking like George Jefferson. I didn't have my hair cut. People looking at me all crazy because, I don't have my hair cut. And I'm just like, hey, I still got the knowledge that I have. So if you're going to be a free spirit, is what I like to call it, well, then make sure that your backup is powerful. So if you flub it up trying to explain Wow App, make sure your backup is powerful. If you, oh my God, then you follow up with the thing that you like the most about Wow App, hit them hard with it as quickly as you can so you keep their attention. That's in text, that's in conversation, that's in a video or whatever. Well, video, live, more live than video, live. So this gives you an opportunity to actually, you can clean it up. If you messed it up the first time, or you stuttered, or you lost thought process, like I mess up a lot of times, even on this live thing, but I come back and I consider my conversation, because I definitely want to keep everyone tuned in and get exactly what they want to get. And then I want to deliver exactly what I want to deliver, and we meet at a happy medium. So then there's a balance so we can both win. And at the end of the game, it's always about the win-win-win. Everybody wins. And so when you're going through your day like this weekend, introduce Wow App in a phenomenal way. Introduce your business, your hobby, or whatever it is in a phenomenal way. Introduce your friends and family and the people that you're hanging out. Edify people. And you can edify Wow App. Oh my gosh, this app is so. I can talk to my family on it. I can talk to my friends. I can do business conference calls. I like to play mobile games, so I can play mobile games on there, and I generate points for all of it. So I just added a whole bunch of credibility. Is make sure that you add a lot of credibility to you, so that anytime you try to share something with somebody, you're able to go to that person and they understand, and then you're able to deliver whatever it is you're trying to get and make sure they get exactly what they want. That's my talk. I just made that as short. I hope it was
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah,
you know? And
it's definitely powerful. What you're saying got me to thinking. I know I jump back and forth with this all the time, but you mentioned do you over talk it or do you put it in the pocket? And I know in the beginning I was that way where that's just that overthinking it, and just make it simple. Along the path, I've adjusted like different ways because it does depend on who you're talking to, but I really see that what you're saying, and when you're introducing those first what 7 or 8 words that a person sees, that a person reads into, is either going to keep them their attention or like you said, they're not going to be interested or whatever. So I mean that's very powerful, and like I have to look at that like on a daily basis, like what I'm saying, or like seeing who that person is as well. So I think it's for me it's a balance of knowing who I'm talking to and presenting myself in a full way. I usually just kind of I'm more into the people, so I really don't doing too much of an introduction of myself. Like when I'm talking to people, I'm like, "Hey, how's it going?" like that. But just hearing this kind of makes me, think about that and say, well, maybe I need to have a stronger introduction or kind of introduce myself because I don't really feel I really introduced myself like like you were giving examples like, "Hey, I'm Ray J Gray," or "Hey, I'm Visual I go by the name Visual I'm an independent artist," and then get into the conversation like that. Um, so I definitely took that away from the conversation, and like I said, I got this challenge going on with myself um, of inviting people to the call, getting people in, um, taking more initiative, and that's been going pretty good because like the challenges makes us step up within ourselves. And I don't know why sometimes we don't just automatically step up because I believe what we should be doing everything to the fullest. But it's not always that case. That's why things like, the encouragement and what we got going on with the virtual lunch and everything is good tools to have because they can give us that sense of, what, I need to do this or this is what I need to do, or give us the ideas or give us, a little bit to help us, you know, to get to go in that direction. So I'm having fun with it and I'm liking the challenge. I'm liking, you know, where I've been and where I am now with it. And I'm loving the growth. So, it's been a real exciting journey for me. And, I just wanna let that kind of be the thing that people see. And I was just thinking like when I'm on because when I'm on certain platforms, I think I introduce myself a little bit differently. Like on Twitter, I'm Visual Eye, or on Instagram, I don't really know, like the same kind, but in a different way. Just my approach of what I'm doing on each platform. But it's interesting because yeah, like I'm putting out the wow now, well, I have been, but I'm seeing people take a little bit more interest to it. I'm seeing like some interaction and things. So, I'm not sure what's going on in other people's head. They might be like, "Oh, okay, you're doing this too," because people look at like what we do first as opposed to who we are. You know, I can be all those things. I could be somebody, person that's growing and doing these things on WoW and charity and music and family man and all these other things. That's who I am. But I think people first interpretation of the things that we do. So I want to stand out more, like you saying that introducing yourself is like who I am as opposed to what I do, and I think that's very powerful. So what I want to do for myself, personally, is introduce who I am as opposed to what I do. If you get what
Cool,
I'm saying.
man. I get what you're saying, man. You want to come more powerfully. Bottom line, I mean, there's so many different ways you can put it, and
Right.
the value powerfully and effectively. That's actually what makes a difference for yourself, and that brings confidence. You more confident, and then it gives people more confidence in you, in your presentation, and what you share, who you are, and what you're presenting. And I think that's just, that's one of the things.
Yeah, and it's also the thing you were saying yesterday. Of people can trust you, like they know you, so they know who you are, or they've seen you around, they've seen what you do. So it's also that trust level in there. Like, can you trust this person? And what they're saying as well.
Did you guys lose me? I think I just got disconnected.
I can hear you.
Did I lose Jazzy? Where's Jazzy? I don't see Jazzy. I think I lost Jazzy. Okay. Well, it's cool. Anybody else have anything that they want to contribute to the call? Any part of
Yes, I'd like to say
was
something, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Great, Jason.
He cut off.
I think so.
I'm
Ray
back.
J.
I'm back.
Oh, you're back.
That's crazy. Yeah, it just
Yeah,
I'm on my
not
phone.
down, bro.
Yeah, my phone is just cutting out. I don't know what's going on. So go ahead, Miss Pearl. What were you going to share? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's how confident you feel. A lot of us have been uh, brainwashed into the illusion that we're not much apart from what society has told us we are. The education system, the madness that goes on, we are so much more than that. And with WoW, we're much more empowered. You've helped us to change our mindset, and we have so much more to offer than what the normal system out there is telling us we've got. It is walking by faith and believing in oneself for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. You gotta walk by faith on your own. And I always like to add, it's important to always have understanding and knowledge of what you're talking about. Like people
Spot
always try
on.
to.
You're absolutely right. The little wine bar that we went to last week, and
Uh-huh.
I put up the little clips that I took with my camera, with my phone, on Instagram. It had so many hits, and I've got a couple of people that are going down there to look at the venue. It's two guys that have got together, created this wine bar, and they needed help with marketing. They're on Nina's team, and I said, "You guys have got it because I run an events page on WoWapps."
Nice.
They're gonna,
That's right. There you go. There you
yeah,
go.
yes, yeah. So it is. We've got much more than what we think we have, and we've got much more than what we think we can do. We can do a whole lot, especially with WoW. It's very empowering.
Yeah, and definitely the thing that I want people to do is just start actually realizing what you have. You don't have to know everything. Just realize a few things. You have a very, very powerful tool. It's kind of like your phone. You think here's one of those random thoughts that I have, and really an actuality thing. Think about all of the tools that are on your phone and you never access them. Like, whenever you go to the store and you have the phone guy do something with your phone, and then you're like, I've never seen that screen on my phone before. And the reason why is because of the tech is more knowledgeable about your phone than you are. Well, that's the same as when I tell people certain things about Wow App they did not even consider about on Wow App, and that gives you the understanding that, wow, there's so much here. I need to dig in a little bit deeper. That might be something you want to consider, because the more you know about it, the more leverage that you have, the more credibility that you have, and overall for you and the person you're sharing with, you both have more confidence in the conversation.
Yeah.
So it's definitely about, you got to know your tools. It's about confidence, and it's about sharing powerfully.
Yeah, and
So,
building relationships too. Building relationships within us.
yep.
We're not accessing enough of what we've got within us, and so we can't share it with others. And I think that's what makes us hesitate: fear, lack of understanding, and lack of relationship building. It's so, so true.
Yeah, it's all simple stuff, and it's not even trying to be like super I know it all type person. Just know your
No,
stuff.
I'm having
Yeah.
fun with it. I'm having fun.
Yeah, that's I always say, have some damn fun. That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, so this is our lunch break. I don't think we have anybody else. It's just us chickens in here. So uh I'm glad we got a chance to get together. Day 42. This is how it is. Like, this is supposedly this is day 2 for some people. 30-day challenge, Ray J. Um, I don't know anybody else that took on the challenge, but you can start a challenge for yourself any single time. It doesn't matter. You don't have to wait for me. You don't have to wait for somebody, some New Year's resolution or something. Life is now. Put your challenge up now and go from here.
Right, right. I
That's
mean,
when it happens. In the middle of the week, sometimes I'll give myself a challenge. In the middle of my challenge, I gave myself a challenge, and I'm gonna have to like fess up right now. My goal was to go live on other platforms, and I have not. So I'm a day behind, but I'm gonna get on it. Actually, where I did, no, I didn't. I was supposed to go Facebook Live, but I didn't. Then I started to go Instagram Live, and I had a problem. But I think what I'm gonna do, since I'm in this space right now, I might just no. I'm gonna go Instagram Live between this transportation thing that I got going on here. But I'm gonna take on more. And it doesn't matter if you fail, get up and do it again. It's kind of like roller skating or riding a bike. You fall off the bike. And I saw when I was coming over here, this little girl fell on the bike. She was like flat on the ground, like she was laid out like dead. Like, they put the chalk around, she was dead. And I was like weird. She just was laying there. Her little scooter was all on the ground and stuff. I'm like, dang. Like, I pulled over. I'm like, you all right? And she's like, I was like, what? You okay? I said, get up. And I saw that she was okay. And this is one of those things inside of me, my energy about what I saw and what I see in people. I just say, get up. And she started to get up. And it's not like, oh, she's just, levitated or nothing like that. But it was like she got up
get up.
because somebody positive came
Right.
along and nobody was groveling and complaining and, oh my gosh, are you okay? Or, crying with her. I'm quite sure, how a mom runs over and the child is crying, and then all of a sudden the child starts crying louder because the child gets off the energy of the parent that is also panicked. So when I saw the child, I was just like, oh my gosh, are you okay? And then I saw and I said, oh, get up, hurry up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. And then she got up, and then I saw she had some little leaves on her and stuff. And I said, hey, wipe your legs off. All right, wipe your hands. Wipe your hands. She got on her scooter and she started riding again. That's a true story that just happened a little while ago. And that's the way we are on a consistent basis if we really want to go after the things that really matter to us the most. All we need is somebody to say, get up. And get up is like, nobody's adding to my Wow app. Okay, go add some more. Go invite some more people. Go find some people somewhere else. Go through your phone. Go through your emails. Go through your LinkedIn. Go through your MySpace. Go somewhere where there's nobody that you have not already talked to. Go find new people. Go outside your house. Like I was talking about at the church. I went and talked to the pastor, and he's interested in social media stuff. I sent him the wowapp link. Go out there. Just get up. Stop finding excuses. The only excuse is the one that you make up, and the ones that you allow from other people's negative self-talk. Pretty simple. I'm just saying. Day 42. We levitating up in here. We levitating up in here. So yeah, so I hope you know, everybody in the recording, everybody in the call got something from it. I always want to bring value to you all, and I hope you're having a phenomenal day. I know everybody has different weather, but as you see, it's hot over here. I'm like perspiring. I ain't even working out, but I'm working it out on day 42. That's probably why I'm sweating, because I got to figure out what am I going to do for day 43. I don't know. Let's keep creating. So that's what I got for now, y'all. And I can't turn this mug off, I don't think, because I don't control the box. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get this off. Somehow, we're going to make it happen.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. So that's garage. Here we go, garage talk. I got to do garage talk because I just said garage talk. It's crazy. It's kind of crazy how life is. And you have to consider certain things and things that go through your mind and things that are going on around you. Yeah, I think I need to do a garage talk. I got that. This weekend's a good time for it. This is the lunch break. I got to get some people on here tomorrow. I got to figure it out. I got to get some people on here tomorrow. Y'all got to get some people on here tomorrow. Ray J, where you folks at?
We're going to grab some people, like you said. Go to some social medias, go out, grab some folks. Say, hey.
That's it.
Come to lunch with me. It's on me.
That's it. That's it. All right, so let's figure out how we're going to close this out. Somebody's on the iPhone. I don't know who that is, and I can't see the phone number or anything like that. So I can't unmute you, I guess. But good to have you. Who's that?
This is Diane Make. I'm a friend
of. Hey, Diane.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
Hey, good. Good
I
didn't know that was you. That's awesome.
It's me.
What did you think of the call? If you want to like add anything or say anything, because I know Diane, actually, I know from Twitter and Facebook, she's a really, really, really extraordinary artist, and she's been doing a lot of things, and she encourages me, and so we interact like socially, and I kind of on her page, I put up the post of the Zoom and was asking people, you know, hey, take a peek in, you know, a little bit of lunch, see what you get, or, you know, and that's cool that you joined. What did you think, or if you have anything you wanted to say, that you can go ahead and jump in.
No, I mean, you were like so on point with making sure when you introduce yourself that you're introducing who you are versus what you do. That was perfect. Enjoyed the conversation.
Cool. Yeah. Because this is just something we like do every day, and it's like kind of laid back, and it's all like family and friends. So you're welcome to always, you can come back and invite people or whatever. But we do appreciate you joining us, and hope that you have fun.
Yeah, I'll be back. Definitely.
Cool. Are you set up in WoWapp?
I didn't have a time quite to do that, but I will next time. I'll download it and all.
Well, you can download as soon as you get off the call, so we can get it in and have some fun, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. As soon as you hang up, or Ray J, you connect with her and make sure she has your link and everything. And definitely glad you got a chance to get in. We got a lot to share with you, and if you like the conversation, wait till you see what's to come, is what I'm going to say. And that's not like me trying to impress you. That's a press upon you that we're doing some incredible stuff. Ray J's really, as you see, he's really, really taking it on. And if you're a music artist, I'm excited about that because we have some music artist stuff going on that is coming up. And I think the holidays is going to kick it off. And then we're going to go straight into the first quarter. And my name's Damian Love. That's, I'm the team leader. So I kind of like, this is my call of bringing everybody together. And Ray J's kind of like my cohort now. He's almost 30 days, almost 42 days in with me. I think he missed a day or two. So
Yeah. I think I fell down somewhere, but I got back up.
That's cool. Thanks, Damien.
That's it. But yeah, great to have you. Yeah, so would love to welcome you to the WoW app. Forgive my sweating because it's hot over here.
I like it.
Cool.
Damien, TJ's going to be on tomorrow. She's coming to join us.
Awesome. That will be awesome. Definitely. Tell her to come. Day 43. What? This is what we're doing. We're making it happen, huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So this is how we're going to do it. I'm going to let everybody go and close yourself out, and then I'm going to have to figure out how to close this recording now. And then I'm going to go ahead and, I'll probably have to edit the end depending on how hard it is to get the recording off. But I'm going to have the replay. Replay is for anybody that is actually on the WoW app, on the team, making it happen. And be encouraged today, definitely. Go out there, introduce yourself the way that you want people to see you, and then make sure that you get to know who you're talking to and what their needs are, what they want, and you provide as much value to them as possible. Because in this world today, that's one of the things that's kind of, I think, is a missing link sometimes, is people bringing each other value. So in WoWTribe, I definitely want us to start considering more bringing value, because the more you bring value to people, the more people are actually going to want to come to whatever it is you got going on. So have a great day. I love y'all. I'm signing out. Y'all figure out how you're going to sign out and say goodbye and all that kind of stuff. Come back for day 43. Come back for day 44. Come back for day 45. Back for all the way up to day 90 days. I know it sounds crazy, but I've been doing it for 42 days. So you can start off with day 1 right now. All right, y'all.
Damien, you're cutting us short. It's only 20:36. You're not allowed to go.
I'm not allowed to go. Are you kidding me right now? I just made it short and powerful. What are you talking about? I just broke a record. I haven't gone for less than like 45 minutes in like at least a week or two.
Yeah, man.
You know what, though? Something that I do want to start doing is actually making this call a little bit shorter, because then when people do the replays, that's what gets people sometimes. And I'm being very aware of other people as well. Not just self-aware. I'm being aware of my surroundings. So people that watch the recordings, they're already pressed about time. So why would I force them all the time to have to watch a whole hour when they already think, you know what? I can't. I mean, an hour? They look on YouTube and they see it's an hour. They're like, oh my gosh, are you kidding me? So I think I want to start doing like 15-minute ones, 20-minute ones, 30-minute ones. And then people can pick and choose once we start getting a catalog together of all these. They'll have a few of them that they'll jump into and then get enrolled into them. Because you have to kind of wean people in sometimes. Like me, you, all of us, we're all down for this. But everybody's not down yet. And so you have to meet everybody on their level.
Yeah.
And that's a challenge when you're excited. But that's why when you guys see me reconstruct my thought, because I'm not thinking about me, I'm thinking about somebody else and the way they're seeing it, the way it comes to them, how they're consuming it. I know a 3-year-old, I can't have a 3-year-old, my nephew is a good example. I can't have him get on the computer and play even a game for kids for more than 5 minutes. The attention span is gone. And some people are like that. They can't consume more than a 10-minute YouTube or audio or whatever. They think their life is so consumed. So one of the things that we do is consider who you're talking to versus trying to always give your stuff. Because it's cool. If somebody goes to my YouTube and they go to one of the, the days, they should automatically know, hey, whatever he has to present, I'm going to go get it. While most will not just go get it. What they'll do is, I'll watch them a little bit of it. That was boring in the beginning, and they missed all the juiciness in the back. And I don't want them to miss all the juiciness. I want them to get it as quickly as possible. Remember that 7 seconds I told you? I have to consider that. That's why I was trying to do the music in the beginning, because it kind of gets the energy. But then my videos started getting blocked, so now I just jump on.
Oh.
So,
Okay.
so
Well,
finding the
that's
happy medium, I know. I didn't go for an hour today, but I didn't go for an hour. That's all to it. Go have some more lunch. Go have a lunch with some friends. Like go to the park, hang out
I'll,
and
se- I'll
play a
send you the view
game.
from the park.
Go video chat.
Have a great
What's
day.
that?
I'll send you the view from the park.
cool. Well, Damien, as always, I appreciate your contribution and always doing this for us. And Diane, appreciate you attending. And Pearl, good to see you today. And
Thank you.
you know, let's just go out there
I
and
saw,
make things happen.
I saw Charity pop in. So what up, Charity? I see you. All right, y'all. I'm gonna sign out, and then we're gonna keep it rocking.
Wow, family. Have a great day. Thanks again.
Have a great day.
Yes,
Have a
yes.
great day,
Much
guys.
love. All right.
Much love.
And I'm out.